Attack on Mika!
My name is Kazuma. I work in sales and I'm an average salaryman, but... Thank you for your time today.
Are you by yourself today? I heard that there will be two of you.
No, today I'm with my manager, Mr. Durai. Wait a minute! Where the heck did that guy go? My boss, Mr. Saburo Daru, would always disappear when it came to business meetings outside of the office. Not only that, but when we got back to the office...
Hey, Kazuma, take care of all of this material for me.
But I need to finish up all the material for today's business meeting.
Excuse me? I'm sure you can finish that in 1 minute if you actually tried.
Impossible!
If you're putting up a fuss over this little work, you've got a long way to go. You should probably learn from your boss and work harder from now on.
In that case, can I slack on my work too? You know, just like you, boss?
And plus, it's your dream someday to have your own business, right?
Ugh.
If you can't even do this little bit of work, having your own business is only a dream within a dream.
Yes, sir.
Well then, I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna go and take a little cigarette break.
Even though you literally just did that 10 minutes ago. And in this way, Mr. Durai was always slacking on his work. At his desk, he was just playing games under the table, and more than half of the day he was taking cigarette breaks. The only time he pretends to be serious is when the CEO comes around. But still, I couldn't go against my boss, Mr. Durai. In order to make my dream of having my company come true, I wanted to have as much working experience as possible, however. That being said, it's still irritating. Even though he's always slacking on his work, he always just dumps his work onto me. One of these days, I'm going to expose him for slacking somewhere.
Oh dear, you're working late in the evening?
Yes, thanks to Mr. Durai. I'm working overtime again today and... Wait, Mr. Nakiri? This is Mr. Kosuke Nakiri, the CEO. He was famous for having a scary face, and all of the employees were terrified of him. In the CEO's office, there was a small blade decorated on the wall, and there were rumors that back in the day he once used it on an employee that messed up badly.
I see, you're working overtime this late at night.
Am I going to be yelled at that I'm too slow at work? No, surely not.
Oh, wait right here.
Is he actually going to get the blade?
Here, this is for you.
What?
Don't push yourself too much, huh?
Oh, thank you very much. Is he actually a good person? From the next day as well, whenever I was working overtime, Mr. Nakiri came to the office. And every time he would bring me some kind of treat.
I brought you some cake today. Do you want to eat it together?
Are you sure? Oh, it's delicious.
Isn't it? This is actually a cake shop that I go to frequently.
I didn't know that you liked such sweet things, sir. Even though he has a scary face, he's a really nice person. You can't always believe the rumors. But then one day... You want me to join an important meeting with a major company?
The CEO put it in my hands. The date is Friday of next week. You better start preparing now.
Yes, sir. I don't know if I can do a sales pitch with a major company.
Overtime again today.
Sir, good evening.
It seemed like you have a look on your face.
Next week, I have an important sales pitch with Dr. Durai with a big client, but I'm not confident. I'm scared. Maybe I might upset the client in some way.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I see how hard you're working every day, and I'm sure that hard work will be rewarded.
Sir.
And plus, the CEO of that company, Mr. Usai, is a calm person.
Do you know him?
Yes. We established our companies around the same time, And whenever either of us ran into trouble, we helped each other. A few years ago, when business at this company was going downhill, he also gave us some work.
I don't know about that.
You know how there's a blade on the wall in my office? That was actually a gift from Mr. Usai. It's actually a charm, holding the meaning of cutting out evil and opening the door to good fortune.
That was just a good luck charm?
However, we both got too busy and we haven't been able to see each other in a while. I thanked him over the phone, but I felt like my gratitude wasn't expressed properly that way.
I understand that you want to thank him in person.
And actually, the sales meeting that I left to Mr. Durai and you, I wanted to go myself. But I'm so busy that I wasn't able to make the time.
So he hasn't been able to see his savior. That's way too sad. I need to do whatever I can in my power. In that case, please let me help you with your work, sir.
What?
It's my dream to someday have my own business, and for that, I'd also like to learn from you, so please let me help.
Alright. Well then, why don't I take your help?
From the next day, I started helping the CEO with his work. As expected, the CEO was busy but really efficient, and his working speed was on a completely different level. But for that reason, there was a lot that I can learn. And then 1 week went by and...
I know that it's sudden, but I'm glad that I was able to join this meeting. It's all thanks to you.
Thank you. Not at all. He also let me learn a lot of things.
By the way, where is Mr. Durai?
Oh, wait a minute. When we left the office, he was just with me. Wait a minute, don't tell me he's slacking again. Whoa, it's you, Mr. Nakiri.
It's been a long time, Mr. Usai.
Sir, this must be the CEO's savior. Even though we're here for work, I'm glad they were able to reunite. After that, the CEO and I began the business meeting, and the two of them were also enjoying reminiscing and catching up. And he also seemed really happy that he was able to thank Mr. Usayo in person. But where is Mr. Durai? Where did he go? Even while listening to that happy conversation, the whole time I felt uneasy.
You really saved me. If it's you, Kazuma, I'm sure that you're going to be able to build a really great company in the future.
Oh, thank you very much. It gives me a lot of confidence to hear you say that.
Still, where on earth did Mr. Durai go? I hope that he wasn't in some kind of accident.
That is very worrying. Let me try calling him. Oh, Mr. Durai, where are you right now, sir?
Oh, I was just out having a meal with the CEO.
What? Even though it was a sudden request, so I wasn't sure what to do, there was just no way I could say no to the CEO.
You better not tell anybody about this.
No, wait! There's no way that you could be out with the CEO right now. Especially because he's sitting right here.
You and I are not on the same level.
Huh?
The CEO has high expectations from me, so he invited me out to a meal. And first of all, the fact that you're always working so late, it's just proof that you don't know how to do your job.
But that's because you always dump your work onto me.
Even if that's the case, I wonder what the CEO thinks. There's no way that nobody has any expectations from you. Anyway, I am with the CEO right now, so you better not call me again.
Hey, wait! He hung up on me? Sir, apparently that's the case.
Where did he say that he is?
He didn't tell me where he is right now, but I think I might have an idea.
In that case, will you take me there?
Yes, sir. On the other hand, at the same time...
He's so annoying, even though I told him not to call me. Whatever, ignore. Oh, here it comes. Today is the day that I'm gonna win. Let's go.
Hey, you better turn around.
Shut up! I'm just about to hit the jackpot.
I think that you should probably turn around and listen.
Damn it! Who the hell? Wait, the CEO?
You look like you're having a pretty good time.
How did you find me here?
Because you told me yourself to learn from you, my manager. I was always looking to see where you were going to slack off on work. You're coming here every time we have external meetings, aren't you?
What?
I can't believe that you were slacking on your work when you had the position of a department manager.
This isn't what it looks like. I was just believing in my team. That's why I was leaving to work with them.
Is that so? In that case, why don't I also believe in my team?
Mr. Nakiri, I knew that you would believe in me.
You're not the one that I believe in.
Huh?
Kazuma, will you become the department manager now?
What? What? Why the hell is this guy going to become a manager?
Because I believe that he's going to be a much more brilliant manager than you. Plus, I took this opportunity to do a little bit of research on you.
What?
I was wondering how much overtime Kazuma here was working, and I knew that the reason behind that was because you were dumping your work onto him. Why should I ever let someone be a department manager when they're dumping their work on their team and slacking?
But there's no way that this guy is worthy of being a manager. Even though I dumped my work on him, he's always working until late. He's way too slow. No matter how hard he works, this guy was always going to be at the bottom.
Hey!
Even if he ever becomes a business owner, he's definitely going to be riddled in debt within 6 months and…
Oh yeah? Are you telling me that I don't have an eye for people?
Ah!
I have high hopes for him. It's an amazing thing that he works harder than anybody. And not only that, but he also tries to work hard for the benefit of others. And someone like you, who's never worked hard before, has no right to be laughing at somebody else's effort. That rotten personality of yours, if I cut it off with this, will you become a little bit better? Because they do say that this blade has the ability to cut out evil.
No way! I can't believe that the rumors are true and that you cut an employee!
I think that may have happened, but next, it's your turn. Are you ready?
I'm very sorry. I will take whatever punishment, anything, so please, forgive me.
After that, Mr. Durai disappeared from the company. Once he was gone, I was officially promoted to department manager. There were a couple of people who were against such a fast promotion, but I worked really hard, and eventually they all accepted me as a manager. A lot of my colleagues also said that it was easier to work now than it was before under Mr. Durai. And so I continued to work hard at my job, and a few years later, I was finally able to establish my own business. When I first started my company, Mr. Nakiri helped me out with a lot of things. And so now…
Mr. CEO, would you like to take a break soon? It's not good to work too hard without taking a break.
Thank you, Miss Kanimochi. There are a lot of people who have high hopes for me. So I'm gonna keep working hard, not just for me, but for them too.